Hello, today is the 13th of February 2025. I'd like to update you one more time on the Honda-Nissan merger. And I want to update you with some last hours details. This is just hours ago that occurred. According to the BBC, Honda-Nissan multi-billion-dollar merger collapses. That is the title of the article that I'm going to be updating you with. And it is by João da Silva, business reporter. There's a caption on the article of a Honda, looks like a Honda SUV, perhaps the electric Prologue. And it has a caption: the Japanese car making giants aimed to combine their businesses to compete against Chinese rivals. And it begins saying merger talks between Honda and Nissan have collapsed after the firms failed to agree on a multi-billion-dollar tie-up. The Japanese car makers, along with junior partner Mitsubishi, had aimed to combine their businesses to fight back against competition from rival firms, especially in China. The merger would have created an auto group worth 60 billion, that is 48 billion pounds, and the world's fourth largest by vehicle sales after Toyota and Volkswagen and Hyundai. The companies said they would continue their partnership on electric vehicles. The planned tie-up was seen as providing Nissan, which for a while was Japan's second largest car company, with crucial relief following years of slowing sales and turmoil involving its top executives. Both Nissan and Honda are also facing the prospects of tariffs in the United States, another major market. In November, Nissan surprised shareholders with plans to lay off thousands of workers to tackle a drop in sales in China and the US. The growing electric car market has been increasingly dominated by Chinese manufacturers such as BYD. This increased competition has left many in the world's leading car makers struggling to compete. In March last year, months before they announced the merger plans, Nissan and Honda had agreed to explore a strategic partnership for electric vehicles. The talks started because we believe that we must build up capabilities to fight them, including the current emerging forces, by 2030, Honda's chief executive Toshihiro Mibe said in reference to the Chinese competition. Otherwise, we will be beaten. Meanwhile, Taiwanese technology giant Foxconn has emerged as a possible investor in Nissan. If cooperation requires it, purchasing Nissan shares, we will consider it, Foxconn chairman Young Liu told reporters on Wednesday. And that is that short, straight to the point, sweet article, again from the British Broadcast Network, or corporation, British Broadcast Corporation, the BBC. There are other outlets that have come up with stories on this very breaking news, like Reuters. It has a article from about 8 hours ago from now. It is now 6:23 a.m. on February 13th, 2025. And it says how Nissan and Honda's 60 billion merger talks collapsed. Yahoo Finance also has a 3 hour ago article And they took it from CBS News. It's official. Honda-Nissan merger talks are off. So it is pretty credible. The Wall Street Journal also has a article apparently from very recently, perhaps hours ago, and it says Honda stock rises after Nissan merger talks end. Quite surprising. And the introduction for that, it says Honda and Nissan scrapped a planned merger less than 2 months after announcing it, putting pressure on troubled Nissan to look for other partnerships. Honda shares rose over 2% in Japan, while Nissan stock edged lower. Again, that is an article in the Wall Street Journal. Let's see if I can find something from Japan, see what they say on this. I have one here, Kyodo News. It says, it has an article, and it says Honda Nissan scrap merger plan. Honda Nissan scrap merger plan as negotiations collapse. This is from 2 hours ago from now. And presumably this is a Japanese publication. It starts as saying Tokyo, Honda Motor Company or Honda Motor Corporation and Nissan Motor Corporation said Thursday they have scrapped a historic realignment plan to merge into what would have become the world's third biggest auto group by volume as negotiations collapsed less than 2 months after its announcement. But Honda and Nissan, Japan's second and third largest automakers, will continue their strategic partnership in electric vehicles and other fields, along with Mitsubishi Motors Corp, Nissan's alliance partner. They said the failure of the tie-up plan intended to keep the companies competitive in the global market will force them to reassess their survival strategies and is expected to influence the auto industry's realignment. Honda and Nissan said in December they aimed to finalize negotiations by June 2025 and establish a holding company in 2026, under which both would operate. Mitsubishi had also considered joining the framework. And the article continues, it's quite long. But again, it's from Kyodo News, that's Kyodo News. And I'm going to see if I can put the links below so you can check those out. Thank you very much. Have a great day.